Here are 3 different ways to mine diamonds in Minecraft Bedrock 1.19. We've got caving, you got strip mining, and a cool little variation on strip mining. And today, I'm going to show you the rates for all 3 of them, and which one you should use for your current situation. Now, if you just want to see the results, go ahead and skip to the time on screen right now, but with that out of the way, let's get into the video. Enjoy. Okay, so while this little video is going on in the background, I'm just going to go ahead and voice over what happened, pretty much what I saw, how many diamonds I got, all that type of stuff. So I started off by spawning myself inside of this cave. I just found a decent looking cave to start off because I don't want it to be boring. You get to watch me almost fall to my death 5 seconds into the recording. It's just going to be a quick little time lapse, all the diamonds. So I definitely found a lot of diamonds doing this cave strategy. I'm showing it to you first, but I actually filmed this the third, like out of the 3 strategies, I filmed it last. And the other 2, I could just, kind of chill, watch Netflix. But for this one, I definitely had to try for this one. I actually had to move around, do stuff on my own, actually pay attention to what I'm doing. So I actually found multiple spawners as well, though. So I found 1 spawner here. I got a name tag. I got a golden apple, some diamond horse armor. That's a zombie one. You can see me doing some epic clutches as we go through exploring this cave. Pretty much just trying to do anything I can to make it interesting. I definitely found some bigger patches like this one here. You can see this one's, I think, 4 big, 4 or 5. Yeah, that one's pretty cool. Here's a second spawner as well. I think this one was spider. Yes, this is a spider spawner here. So I definitely, with an enchanted apple as well, with an enchanted golden apple. So it's definitely a good way to get diamonds, but it's also the good thing with caving is you get a lot more stuff too. Like you can find spawners, which will actually show you. I found a really cool thing in a second coming up. But yeah, so with caving, you can definitely find a lot more. So check this clip out really quick. Oh my god, is that a 3rd spawner? 3 spawners? What? 4 spawners? Oh my god. Wait, what? This is so cool. Oh my god. Holy crap. 2 spawners connected? That's sick. Oh my gosh. Holy. So yeah, I found a double spawner. If you want the seed, it's actually in the description if you want. There's also a ton of diamonds in this cave that I found. So yeah, it's a pretty cool area. But as I was saying, like with a cave, you definitely find a lot more stuff. Like you can see I'm finding a ton of diamonds here with some big patches. But you also find, a ton more ores than strip mining. And you also find things like spawners that I said. So it's definitely, it takes more time. Like I can't just watch Netflix while I do this. But I'm definitely finding a lot more. And if I were mining other stuff too, you'd see that I'm finding a lot more than just diamonds. I found a ton of gold, iron, redstone, all that type stuff, right? I found a ton of stuff, a lot of single patches, but also a couple big ones. So it was overall, it was really good how many diamonds I found here. You'll see in the end, I'll tell you it'll be about 20 more seconds, I think it is, on how many total I get. Overall, caving is definitely a really good method to collecting diamonds. It's not the best, as you'll see in this video. Actually, it's the 2nd best. I'm kind of spoiling it for you there. But if you feel like, actually playing the game, caving's your option. And if you don't, you kind of just want to collect diamonds for the later game, then I would check out this next mining technique after this part. Okay, so it has officially been 1 hour since I finished mining, or started mining, I should say. And you can see I have gotten, so that's 68. So that's 71 diamond ores, not including if I had fortune. So that's 71 diamond ores, along with all this good stuff you saw there. I found 2 spawners plus a double spawner. So I got tons of horse armor here. I got a golden apple, an enchanted golden apple, and this is on top of the diamonds, remember? All these music discs, a name tag, another horse armor, didn't even see it there. So on top of these diamonds, I got all of this good stuff. So caving, definitely a good option if you want to actually, just play the game, if you want to have fun, and it helps you so you can find more than just diamonds. You can find a lot more stuff as well. Like, I didn't actually collect it, but you could have seen that I saw a bunch of gold and a bunch of redstone and all this stuff. So caving, definitely a solid option. But with that out of the way, let's get into the next option, strip mining. So how I'm going to be strip mining is I'm going to mine in a straight line, strip mining like always, but then I'm going to turn to one of the sides every 4 blocks, dig out 5 one way, 5 the other, and then keep going 4 blocks and repeat this. And that's just the most efficient way of strip mining that people have found. So yeah, let's get into it. So I'm not really sure why, but I didn't end up actually going with any efficiency levels. I just went with the silk touch and unbreaking 3 pick. But for this one, it was definitely a lot nicer. You can see I actually found some diamonds pretty early off. This is actually 2 minutes into the recording. You can see I'm pretty excited here. This was a larger patch too. So if you don't know, these larger patches only spawn 1 every 9 chunks. So I actually got pretty lucky with finding that one. And you'll see in just about 2 or 3 minutes later in the actual recording, just a few seconds when it's sped up like this, but you can see I actually found another thing of diamonds here. And so this is a massive patch. There's almost like 2 patches here. And this is the majority of the diamonds I found until the next, like, I think this next sped up section is like 7 or 8 minutes long. Like, I found all the diamonds at the very start, and then the rest of this recording is just me digging, mining. So it was definitely nice because I could kind of just zone off and watch Breaking Bad. But for the most part, I couldn't really find a lot of diamonds throughout the thing. So it's definitely a lot more chill. You can see I found a couple more here. It's definitely a lot more chill if you kind of just feel like getting some diamonds for the later game without cheating. Then yeah, I would definitely suggest strip mining, but it can be a little bit tedious, and it's very like super based off luck. Like, I feel like more than caves, because a lot of the time you'll strip mine forever and you'll not actually end up finding anything. So I like caving more personally, but if strip mining's your thing, it's definitely a good option, as you'll see in the rest of the time lapse here. And just for the sake of time, since I don't want this video to be 18 hours long, I'm just gonna go ahead and skip this. You see me get a couple diamonds. I'm just going to go ahead, skip past the rest of the recording because it was just, you know, it's the same old thing I've been showing you. So I'm going to skip ahead to when I finish the mining, and yeah, I'll see you then. Okay, so my 1 hour timer has just gone off, and you can see now. So I have, okay, so 64 and 39. Okay, so I have pretty much a stack and a half of diamonds here. So that is quite a lot of diamonds. That's actually very good for strip mining. Little spoiler alert to later, but it is actually the best method that you can do, or at least that I've done so far. So yeah, best method. It's really good. It's really nice because for this hour, I could just zone out. I was watching Breaking Bad actually on my second monitor. So it was super nice because I could just, you know, zone out while getting all these diamonds, and I was safe because, like I said, I was Y level negative 53. So definitely a really good option if you find a lot of diamonds. And yeah, let's get into the third and final method. Now I'm just going to go ahead and time lapse throughout this entire part of this recording, and that's because it was kind of boring. I'm not going to lie. I'm not sure if this works better in Java or what's going on, but pretty much the strategy for this is you go in a 1x1 hole. And so you normally do with a trapdoor, but for Bedrock, you have to do it in like with a water bucket. So you use a water bucket, you go in a 1x1 hole, and then you can just dig straight forever. So you don't actually have to dig like too high to get yourself through. You only dig one, and it's definitely okay. I found a decent amount of diamonds, but as you'll see later, I didn't find a ton, like definitely not as many as the last two methods. So it's a good method. It definitely is, and it's safe, and it's probably the easiest to do. Like, you just mine one block and you walk forward. So if you really want just like the easiest method at the sacrifice of a couple diamonds, then I'd pick this one. But otherwise, to be completely honest, probably wouldn't pick this method because it's not nearly as good as the other two. So I'm just gonna skip past more of this recording because I'm gonna be honest, it's pretty boring. You've seen the diamond mining as well. I'm just gonna skip to when I finish the mining. Okay, so that has been the 1 hour done, and as you can see, not amazing. I'm gonna be honest, I've been doing this 1x1 hole for an entire hour. I've only gotten 34 diamonds from it and a lot of deep slate. So not terrible if you want a super safe way. Again, like I said, I'm at negative 53, so I don't die. But 34 diamonds, it's not terrible, but it's definitely not the best. So yeah, probably wouldn't recommend this unless you're really, really lazy and just feel like breaking one block. But yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, welcome to the standings. So I did the 3 mining types. I did the caving, the strip mining, and the strip mining with a little twist. I'm assuming you skipped to the end of the video to see these, so hello. If you didn't, thanks for watching. So pretty much what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you how many ores I found, but then I'm also going to multiply that number by 2.5. And that's because when you use Fortune 3, you can get anywhere from 1 to 4 diamonds. So I'm just going to cut that in half at 2.5. Just that's, you know, an average that I think you would get from if you actually broke all these diamonds with Fortune 3. So in third place, we have the second strip mining method. Not many people know about it. Some people still do it, but with a new update. I think it was the 1.18, the Caves and Cliffs one. Not as good. You have 34 of diamond ores, which comes out to about 85 diamonds. In second place, you have caving, which is, I think, the most fun if you want to actually, you know, play the game, be immersed in the game, with 71 diamond ores there, and you have 177 total diamonds. And then the most efficient one, if you just want to get the diamonds as quick as possible, that's going to be strip mining at 103 ores, or about 260 diamonds every single hour that you strip mine. Now, I did get pretty lucky, I'll give them that, but yeah, so about 260 diamonds every single time, every single hour that you mine with strip mining. So definitely a really, really efficient method. So yeah, that is going to be it for today's video. 3 really efficient mining methods. Caving, definitely the most fun for me. Strip mining, the most efficient. And the second strip mining method, just don't do it anymore. If you enjoyed the video, it did take me 3 hours to actually just do the mining portion. Then I also had to edit and voiceover. So if you enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. BlazedMC out.